87.
Yeah, that was against Mickey Mantle in what I believe was the first game of the tournament. Some way to start, as is this, for another 12 darter.
69. Peter Riguar 115.
This would hurt Woodhouse if it's found. It's not going to be. So where does he go?
99.
Got to have a plan on 18. Split. Real confidence and conviction with that.
And a
3-0 lead is his. He's allowed Peter Wright one darter double in this game. What he's got to do to find a route to victory here. But he just won't be left alone. Every time he gets a good score, Woodhouse is right behind him.
Peter to go 116.
He might have to take this. Somehow needs to negotiate to the treble. First dart. Oh, it's a magnificent second dart. It looked like it was blocked. Double 18 now.
80.
Woodhouse threw his third dart on the previous visit very quickly. It's one of his bad habits that he's trying to erase. But he's still getting 2 darts at double.
24, yeah.
If you're not sure, ask Kirk. That is so good.
He was very good against Rob Cross, and he's been even better against Peter Wright. He's not going to take out the 164, but if you can chip away at it, take a big chunk, then he's in a great position.
Peter 164.
Well, leaving 37's a bit of a rare bird. He can almost pick whatever double he wants.
56. Luke require 37.
There's only 3 doubles he can't leave. The bull, tops, and double 19. But it will be double 16. And now the next door neighbour.
21.
We'll never know where that was going had it not been for the previous dart.
I don't think it was in. It was my first. No, I don't think it would have been. Double 16. Peter Wright prolongs the contest. That's annoying for Luke.
Just a little bit. But that's typical snakebite. I don't know. Was it going in?
190.
And he's been seeded in every single tournament he's ever played.
Astonishing.
It really is. Excellent darts. He needs a mistake from snakebite to get more match darts. Is that a little bit awkward? He doesn't move.
26.
The mistake is made, and Woodhouse will now look at a different double to make his way to his very first quarter-final on the European Tour.
He gets 2 cracks at tops. And Luke Woodhouse is not giving up his Grand Prix dream. It is another victory.
Ow. You don't need to be a lip reader. That's what he said.
115.
It might not be that painful. It might just be really uncomfortable.
I think if he was genuinely worried and it was really painful, he doesn't need to play in this. He might have withdrawn, but let's just see. He's doing a great job at the minute, Luke Humphrey. Fabulous job.
Yes,
Let's just hit a 14 darter. It's 3-0 up. He's averaging 105.
Could have even hit a 9 darter there. He might be learning something about himself right now. He might play better when he's injured.
This is just ludicrous.
I think his motivation, Dan, might be beat him 6-0, as that way I'm up on the stage for as little time as possible.
That is a 10-dart leg from a man whose back and neck doesn't work. This is stupid.
These days, in a place like this, there will be people on hand to give him the assistance he needs, should he need it over the next few hours, providing he does get another leg.
130.
Well, that leaves him on a single to double combination for the match, unless Schindler can take out the 137. And that isn't going to happen. And Martin Schindler, he wasn't as good as yesterday, but there's been little he can do against this from Luke Humphries, because it is another stunning display. How has he done this? I do not know, but he has done it absolutely sensationally. Luke Humphries has averaged 106. He's got a tournament average of more than 107. And the man who seemingly cannot lose on the European Tour can't even lose when he can barely walk.
Getting a little bit better.
Nearly 4,000 people in this afternoon. See some of the biggest names in the sport. Another there. Just not following darts as he would like in this game so far, but he is applying some pressure.
2 at tops. Only needs the 1. Best leg of the match. We're getting increasingly better
over the next 3 months or so as we build up towards it.
140. Joey require 157.
So to hold his throw. Level 19.
133.
Well, he set it up well.
78.
Leave double 12. Price won't leave the same target. Oh, accidental tops.
Game shown the 5th.
Clear guide at double 10, and he takes it. But he wasn't far away. Saw Luke Humphries hit a 10-darter in the previous match in dispatching Martin Schindler despite back problems.
64.
Not going to see the same from Cullen, but left a slightly easier finish. Treble 17 will leave the bullseye. Going Price is 1 leg away. And that is the clinicality we saw against Nathan Rafferty last night.
Looks like he might be heading out of the tournament here in Budapest in the last 16. Because Price is on a potential 11-darter, would be the best leg of the match if he does complete this in 2 darts. Can he get to a finish? No, he can't. So Price doesn't even need to bring the bullseye into play here. Oh, 2 doubles. Oh, my word. Going Price. 6 out of 6 and a double-double finish to win it. It is unbelievable finishing from the Iceman.
A bit. Yeah, both players are. This would be nice, though.
171.
He may just spark himself into life with that.
He had similar problems on Friday when he was playing Dolan. His first and second darts 96. Were predominantly too low on that 60 shot. That is perfect. Hello. Goodbye, leg 4. That's a little bit of showmanship.
What is 141?
From an experimental point of view, it has to be. It doesn't have to stay on the 60 here. I think this is a wise switch.
Double 13 would have left double 16. Is Old Faithful. He'll settle for that with Van Veen a long way back.
I'm not sure he's going to be happy with leaving 65. But he will be very happy that Van Veen only got 125. It could have been a lot worse. Double 10.
45.
And if Van Veen gets out of leg 6 with a win, it'll be because Damon couldn't take his chances on tops and 10s. It's the bullseye for 3-3.
86.
Kind of summed up his game, really.
I mean, you require 20.
Have been more than 1 or 2 loose darts that have drifted. Has to scooch across. Gets it right in the bottom corner.
That was half celebration, half Leighton Hewitt. But I think it was more relief than anything else. That was a really good dart from the left-hand side of the oche.
100.
having to really scrap for this. This is a hugely pivotal moment.
You require 40.
Another shuffle across.
20.
Doesn't get the same result.
And
Van Veen to break the throw and make it 4-all.
And to get the throw back. Hetter's had some troubles on double 10, hasn't he? Got away with it last time, having a third dart in hand. Didn't have that cushion this time. And things are level. Can Luke Woodhouse watch? Because, like I said earlier, Van Veen was in, then he was out of the World Grand Prix. 2 more legs in this contest. He's back in and definitely in the tournament. He's had a shot to win one of these. This is just part of the story. But Damon has only 102 points from putting Van Veen on the World Grand Prix shelf and to take him out of the Hungarian Darts Trophy.
60. Damon, you require 102.
He's exasperated, is Jan Van Veen. Well, this can still go. Treble 17.
78. You require
Muted celebrations there from the heat. And he now comes back for double 12
96.
to make Jan Van Veen very, very miserable.
Damon Heta wants double 12. And Jan Van Veen's hopes of reaching the World Grand Prix in Leicester have been extinguished.
Kind of expected one there from the bully boy.
A 161 left. That is a finish that Mike has not hit this week.
Michael, 161.
We get one of those signs every time we come to every event. I sincerely hope we do get a 9-darter. But how about a 161? Will that do you? That deserves every single bit of applause it got. Wonderful from the world #1. Such a long barrel.
Yeah, it's a strange composition, but it does work for him. It allows him to do this, grouping those darts so well. Now he's finding his range on the treble 20. 218 is in the leg, and De Decker with a chance of going back into the lead here.
84.
His treble 20 shooting has been much improved in the last couple of legs. How's his double 11? There's your answer. Wonderfully done.
Numbers 6 and 4 are through. The world #1 is in trouble here.
96. Michael, 156.
Over the next couple of months, that ranking might be a risk as well. I think he desperately wants to go into Ali Pali with that #1 ranking intact.
Michael, 138.
19s. Oh, okay, 17s. Because 2 there leaves double 18. And that is superb. That is superb from Mike De Decker. The world champion acknowledges what a shot that is. Yeah, is he going to follow in the footsteps of Luke Woodhouse and get to the quarterfinals on the European Tour for the first time in his career? He is on 80 for the match, having beaten Michael Smith 6-1 in Riesa at the start of the year on the Euro Tour. This is to follow it up with a 6-2 victory, and a deserved one. Double 10. He outscored him, he outfinished him, he outplayed him. The world #1 and back-to-back 12 darters looked brilliant for about 5 minutes, and everything else went Mike De Decker's way. The Belgian is through to his first ever quarter-final on the European Tour. And
Rogue those darts because he's got 2 yellow stems and a black one. I wonder if one of them broke and he didn't have any spare yellow ones.
I mean, it might be a conscious decision. I wouldn't like to make a guess as to what Scott Williams is thinking about when he's making aesthetic choices.
$38. Danny Rigon, 148.
Big ask for Danny. however. Yes, double 14. Brilliant break of throw. And even Danny Noppert reacts to that one. It is a monster checkout to take the lead. It's a leg that Scott Williams should have won because he was miles in front, but never ever rule out Danny Noppert.
Bit of a spring in his step there as he retrieved his darts on the 140. Danny Noppert just trying to get a bit of urgency and energy, but Scott Williams is the man who is starting to turn this game.
$99. Scott, you require 66.
Options here. Oh, of course he goes the bull route. And of course he hits double 8. First time of asking. And it's okay, he's left himself double 19, which is no one's favourite.
162 would have been great there to leave double 8. It's not bad anyway, it certainly applies the pressure. Is Noppy up to it? Not on this occasion.
22. Scott, you require 67.
Double 16. Scott Williams is one away.
Scott Williams.
And he really does yell, "Get in there," Shaggy shouts. Who would have thought the Euro Tour would bring so much agony?
Oh, that is ecstasy, though. Scott Williams with only his second maximum of the match. Danny Noppert needs 2 trebles to get to a finish. He probably needs all 3 to worry Williams.
98.
And he only gets 1. Scott Williams. He started this match, the very first leg of this, he had all the time in the world to get the job done. He ended up losing it. Now he's made a bit of a mess of this. But that tidies it up. He will get match darts.
The question is, how many does he need?
96.
For first ever Euro Tour quarter-final. Just like Luke Woodhouse and Mike Dedeker, who've both done the same thing here in Budapest today. Scott Williams has blown his chance. For now, at least.
Danny require 110.
And Danny Noppert, only 1 treble required. He could stay there. Oh, my word. I think it was the right play. He just couldn't execute.
$43.
And he makes a mess of tidying it up now.
4.
More match darts for Scott Williams.
And
he pins it, first time of asking. And he growls in absolute delight. The treble. Johnny Clayton suffering an unfortunate bounce out in the last visit.
140.
Kind of makes up for it, but it should be too late. Double 9.
23.
Just a little bit messy at the start here from MVG.
104.
He will not like that.
Seen that a few times today, going for the double 16 and hitting the double 7. Double 16 for Clayton now. He hits it right in the middle. Gives the old finger point, the finger point ferret celebration. Not the dominant force that he was, but still a huge, huge force to be reckoned with.
I think we saw a little bit of that force yesterday, though. I think he was
96.
remarkable against Ross Smith, who came back at him in that game and caused him all sorts of issues. But wasn't it great to see Michael really fired up yesterday here on a Saturday night? And he was the one who said to the crowd, "Come on, I want to hear the noise." Create his own noise if he gets bullseye. This is his favourite finish. He hit it to win a Premier League. And he's got the leg as well. That is a superb shot. A little classic Johnny Clayton number of 165.
Bull 25, bull. Nope. Treble 20 for tops.
105. Johnny require 101.
I'd be interested to see where he goes here. He wants to leave double 16 on the end of it, and he does.
69.
Wow, that was close, and that might have been necessary.
20.
Break of throw time.
Game shown.
Relentless MVG here in Hungary this weekend. Were those treble 19s maybe the best treble 19 switcher in the history of the game. Johnny Clayton is now officially in trouble. Van Gerwen's only 33% in his doubles, but he's getting lots of opportunities. In fact, 3 times as many.
16.
Well, an extra life for the man who you said last night was using up lives like cats.
Game shown the 7th leg.
Still sticking in there. Michael Van Gerwen.
They bought their ticket for a real heavyweight clash.
There we go.
Ferret finger pointing at its best. And everybody knows he loves a 1-2-1. This would hurt.
This is his trademark. Treble 17 for the bull. It was inevitable. It was absolutely inevitable. Johnny Clayton at 1-2-1. Just go together like jelly and ice cream. Absolutely wonderful. Might get down to a finish. And MVG now has this game in the palm of his hands.
12 months ago, I firmly believe that Van Gerwen loses games like this. Right now, he's giving himself better chances, but he has to get this. Otherwise, Clayton might steal it right at the end.
But he doesn't. Michael Van Gerwen comes through in absolute blockbuster clash. And Johnny Clayton, after that sensational 1-2-1, where he thought he was going to have the game.
Speak to somebody about how difficult it is to beat Van Gerwen in the Netherlands with that crowd. Ask Ian White.
Yep. Did it in a Euro Tour final. Beat 3 Dutchmen in succession to take the title. And that is a perfect 180 from Chiz. He was struggling. He had been struggling for quite some time with bounce outs. And he thought it might have been the flights and the stems. He believes it's actually what he's doing with his points that has sorted this out. Because he's not really getting them nowadays.
I can't say, mate.
Right, Chizzy can't see, Ross can't see. Between the pair of them, they can just about figure out that's in the 7, apparently. And that leaves tops.
Game shown the 3rd leg.
Well, one thing we do know is it's 3-0 to Chizzy.
Doesn't look like this game's going that way, though. Roby just hasn't been able to muster anything. By and large, because Dave Chisholm not let him.
I haven't seen a massive comeback from anybody from this position in this tournament. Seen a few scares.
56.
Ross Smith threatened to, didn't he, against Michael Van Gerwen? Came from 4-2 down. Missed a dart to force a last leg decider.
That's a great 2 treble visit. 57 comes up trumps to give him a match-winning 94 checkout. Usually these days, people go for the treble 18 because they want to go for the aggressive shot. And that's exactly what he's going to do.
And he gets it and is rewarded 2 match darts. And double tennis pin, Dave Chisnell, the top seed, completes our quarter-final lineup, sweeping Roby John Rodriguez aside.